Stop texting them so much. Babe, stop sending them paragraphs. They see it. Stop letting people play in your face, right? It's taking them hours. It's taking them a day. It's taking them days to respond. It's taking them a week for some people. Stop expressing yourself to people who don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about anything that you're saying. And let's be honest. I get it. People have to work. People are busy with life. But at the same token, people make time for those who they want. People make time for those who they feel like deserve their time. Let me just say this. As a single mother of 2 kids, okay, even with me working, with me taking care of home, even when I was homeschooling and working and taking care of home, if I was really attracted to somebody and I felt like they were deserving of my time, it's nothing to shoot a text. It's nothing to text you in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. It's nothing to jump on the phone with you real quick at 9 o'clock p.m. after the kids have wind down, taken their baths, and gone to bed. It's nothing for me to take effort to see you, even if my technical only free days are on the weekend. It's nothing for me to take time to make time for a person who's worth my time. So stop trying to listen to excuses of a person who's always busy. Let me tell you something, okay? And a lot of my stories, when I tell you, oh, well, it was this one dude I was messing with, this and that. Let's get something straight about Sweet Stardom. It's not like I have a whole plethora of dudes. Let's just say that. I've only had like 3, possibly 4 real relationships. So usually during some of my stories, I'm either talking about one of these jokers. I'm 30 years old. So yeah, within my entire life, I only really dated like 4 people. And that's not just us going out getting coffee or something like that. I'm talking about like actually was in a relationship with somebody I gave my type of time to for like a year plus. That type of vibe. Okay, so I don't even feel like, let me count. Let me count because I want to be accurate. I was married twice, and I have 2 child's fathers. So I will say, yep, 4 relationships. But the first child father, it was like I was a teenager. I was young. I don't know if I want to count that or not. I mean, I got the proof. But at the same token, I don't know if I want to count that or not. Yeah, let's just say, I don't know. But yeah, so let's get back to this. Stop giving a person all of your time if they're showing you that you're not worth their time. And it's not that you're not worth it. It's just to them you're not. But you're more than worth it. To be honest, they're not worth your time. Just boss up, love yourself, and move forward. Seriously. So this one guy within my little 4, because like y'all maybe count. I don't like that. Can we talk? Somebody said we got to do better. We need to better and strengthen our relationship because I don't like y'all trying to make me go back to the drawing board. Okay, that's toxic. Don't do that. I just want to make sure I had nobody in the comments one day jumping in when my page pop up like, nah, you remember, girl, we were together. Why my voice so high? We were together. You know what I'm saying? And you just gonna mark me off like I don't mean nothing. Then people start bringing receipts. I don't like that. So I had to get my facts straight. Anyway, this one of the guys, one of these jokers, he had a full-time job, granted, right? But stay with himself, don't have any kids in the house to take care of, to follow up behind. It was just literally work, And he would always be too busy for me. I send a text, maybe he'll hit me back a day or 2 later, whatever the case is. But at the same token, if you're really interested in me, because I'll be busy. I'll be big busy to the point where I told my kids are downstairs watching TV. Like, we were just all watching a movie together. Now they doing their own time watching TV. And I'm like, yeah, let me go upstairs, shoot a quick YouTube video, and I'll be back downstairs to come kick it, chill with y'all. That's how busy I am. Like, once the camera go off, I'm back to mom family mode. So if I made time for you, and I'm not no clingy, needy, obsessive female. Like, it's just, hey, good morning. How's your day going? Hit me up later on. Tell me you miss me. Tell me you thinking about me. It's just something light and something sweet and just flirty to get us through the day. You see what I'm saying? Just let me know you thinking about me. But I don't like people who never hit you up, never text you, and the only time they do is when they trying to see you and be grown, right? I don't like that. It's giving used. is giving you're not really trying to form a relationship with me. And that's why, shout out to all my ladies, this is why you have to establish a relationship before you give yourself to a man. You have to establish ground rules. You have to establish titles. I know it's nowadays a lot of people don't like titles and all that, but it is very essential for you not to get your feelings hurt if you know you're that type of person that would like to build something. Don't be surprised waiting until you ready and coming to a man about it, and you done already took extra steps with him, and then he rejects you when it comes to that. I personally feel like a title needs to be established before you even take those extra steps. And to take it a step further, if that's your thing, I feel like, yes, celibacy is best. Now, when it comes to me and that, keep in mind, I already been married twice. Like I told y'all, the first time it was just like, let me try it out. Oh, I'm grown, I could get married. Nah, that joker was not qualified, definitely, to be a husband. Like, he don't even count. It's to the point where about 10 more years when I turn 40, yeah, I done forgot I was never married. But at the same token, the way I put it is, if that's your thing, I feel like celibacy is best. Now, when it comes to my personal situation, since I have been married twice, I am open to marriage, and I'm still faithful in my walk with God that I will find the one. But a deep walk in God is, even if you don't find the one, God, you giving me peace, that's enough. I'm cool. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to me meeting someone very special, I'm not in a rush to get married. It's going to take me a while to get married. And I understand it just depends on how that person makes me feel in our bond and connection. If I truly feel like he is the one, I feel like I have went through so much stuff in my journey, I will know if, a guy comes into my life and he is the one versus this is fun. You see what I'm saying? And I'm no longer looking for fun. I'm no longer looking for, oh, let's turn up, let's play house. You move in with me and everything is mine and you mooch off me. I'm no longer looking for that. And can we take it a step further though? A lot of women, they take care of men full blown to the point where, I'm sorry, my battery is going low. They take care of a man full blown. And like I said, if you have a stay-at-home dad and you're a working mom, this your business. Different families have different things. But this is just what I'm saying as far as the boyfriend and the girlfriend situation. A lot of women in the beginning of relationships, this is what I'm trying to get at, they take in men just because they treat them nice, and he could do dishes and he could do essential stuff that comes with, living in a house. He's just earning his keep pretty much. They move him in. She's at work. She's working every day. He's sitting home chilling. Like, the kids are her responsibility. A lot of the times, not even his kids. And ladies, stop moving in random men around your kids. Can we just be real? Like, can we have a conversation or not? He is not doing no babysitting, of course. He's not doing anything. And she's dropping the kids off, bringing the kids home. And he's laid up in the bed, chilling, probably watching cartoons, okay? Probably playing a video game. And she's just the breadwinner of her own home. Everything is hers. He's driving her car while she's at work, picking her up, running late. Like, it's a lot. And we have to be careful as women. We have to be very careful. A lot of people out there are creeps. We have to protect our children, and we have to protect ourselves, because a lot of people are chameleons when it comes to a relationship, right? They treat us good in the beginning. They can't believe we're extending our home. They can't believe we're doing this and that. And when those layers start, like their colors start to slowly reveal, in a way they make us feel bad, as if let me tell you something. I'm speaking to you from experience, and this is why I'm getting serious. I'm usually happy-go-lucky, but let me be real, because I feel like I can help somebody out there. Now, my second marriage, right? My ex-husband and I, we worked together. We worked together at a radio station, and I thought we, quote-unquote, fell in love, popped off eventually. Like, things had moved very, very quickly. He was my friend for a while before he became my lover. So he moved in with me when we were just friends, and it was on some roommate type stuff. Now, the reason why he moved in with me after being my friend for so long is because he claimed that his mother was putting him out, and I didn't want to see him on the street like that, because he was good people. I didn't want to see him on the street like that. And I had talked to my mother about it. And this is why it is very important to talk to your children about certain things, you know? And that's why I want to be always transparent with my children. Even when they grow up, if I disagree with something, I'm going to say it and I'm going to tell them why instead of just scolding them. You know what I mean? But, yeah, my mother has always been somebody who I can actually talk to. And she was just saying, like, at the end of the day, you're grown, and if you want to move him in as a roommate, you know, that's fine. Just make sure that you know, protect your children, watch everything, and make sure it stay at that. Because once y'all break that barrier of being grown, things can, you know, move quickly. So she already gave me a pep talk about it, and I really didn't want to move him in. That's the thing. And when I talked to him and my mother together, I was the only one, like, I was against it. I was like, I don't know, this feels kind of weird. I've never been roommates with a guy who I wasn't with, you know, like, this is kind of weird. I moved him in, and that's when he fell super in love with me. Shout out to Erykah Badu. Anyway, yeah, I remember I moved him in August. It was either late August, early September. And I tried to get up about my house by Halloween. Yeah, real bad. It was like mid-October. I tried to put this man out of my house. Everything was so high. Like, it was good. I felt like, you know what? This is cool. Like, I could do this. This is easy. But then his layers and his true colors started to show, like, around October. And I tried to put him out of my house, and I will never forget that first time we had gotten into an argument, and he started screaming and yelling, and he would get crazy. He would get so crazy to the point where it used to be a vein in the middle of his head, y'all. It would pop up thick when he mad, and it was like a devil vein. Like, it was a demonic. And I used to get so scared, and I was just like, and my kids were asleep. It was late at night, and I tried to put him out. I even was courtesy enough to pack his things inside of my suitcase, and I was just gonna let him have it. Like, hey, you gotta call you a ride. And the only regret I have that night is not letting him leave not letting him. I didn't make him leave, force him to, and not look back, right? So I had the stuff by the door. I was telling him to leave and everything. It was to the point where I threatened to call the police and everything. Like, he just didn't want to leave, and he broke down and started crying. When he saw that anger wouldn't work with me, him being angry was just pissing me off more. It was just like, what are you angry for? This is my house. This is this and that. Ooh, I gotta get into somebody say, Sweet Star, my house. Remember that. Let's put a pin in that. Okay, so long story short, I tried to put him out. He seen that being angry with me would not work. So then he started to be soft, right? And he started to cry. And that's what got me. A vulnerable man. Y'all, I'm telling you, ain't nothing like a vulnerable man. But some of them men, it be crocodile tears. And getting to know him throughout the years, yeah, real bad. He would do crocodile tears easy, and a drop of a dime, and then as soon as you take him back, or as soon as y'all drop the subject, he could do crocodile tears at 3 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, y'all right back arguing. He right back turned up. Like, he ain't just say, oh baby, please, I don't want to fight no more, I love you, baby, like, I just, you all, like, God. By 6 o'clock, we right back arguing, being with somebody who we argue every day. And like I said, when we said my house, I told you to put a pin in it. I'm ready to pick it up. Okay, let's go. Fellas, stop getting mad at women for saying this is my house. A lot of the times, women know how to be submissive to the right man. Let's just say that. But at the same token, the right man, it will be our. The right man will get us a house together. The right man wouldn't just move into our stuff and then leech and mooch off of us, right? Let's just be real. And I'm going to teach my son that, as you know, when he gets older, I will be very disappointed if he move into a female crib, and she taking care of her kids or whatever, and he just mooch and move in. No, you, first of all, y'all need to court for a while. And when you do get that serious, that you feel like, you know, this is really going to be something, y'all need to get something together. You need to get something, paperwork where your name is on it as well. Y'all going half on things, as far as getting the house or whatever. But you moving into her stuff is a big no-no. Don't call me saying she done put you out, this, that, and the third. But I feel like in relationships, just speaking off my experience from what I've been through, the only time I pulled that my house card is when a dude did me so messed up and he refused to leave. Why is it that we got to tolerate stuff because y'all in our house and we can't put y'all out when you move foul. Like, I had this whole dude cheat on me and got disrespected because I tried to put him out my house. You serious? So while you laying in my house, in my bed, you texting such and such, but then when I find out about it at y'all little rendezvous or whatever, and I put you out, I'm not a real one no more. You talk to your boys like, yeah, she'd have put me out. Like y'all just act like we so dirty and bogus for putting y'all out. And it's just mind-boggling to me. A lot of the times, fellas, and it's some real good men out there. I'm talking about men, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking about men who would disrespect you in the worst way and sit up here and live in your house, eating up all your kids' fruit snacks. Okay? Yeah, I just feel like in that sense, we all have to do better when it comes to relationships in our roles. We all have roles, and our main priority in our roles is to respect ourselves and each other, and that needs to reflect within the whole house. You cannot throw the vibe of the house off. I feel like this is gonna need a part 2. I feel like I'm gonna get some comments. Like, I feel like I gotta dig deeper in it. If y'all want me to touch on anything when it comes with the man and the woman shacking up or living together or married and live together, I done been through all the stages, okay? I done been through the stage of we shacking up. I done been through the stage where we're engaged and living together. I done been through the stage of we're married and living together. And I have been through the stage when we're pending divorce and living together. That's another thing, because they was talking about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy was pending divorce while they were living together. And a lot of people had comments to say about that. And I could, y'all get in my throat. I could tell y'all from firsthand, and it's me getting over a cold. Please don't think I'm ever choked up about these dudes. Don't do that. But nah, I can tell y'all firsthand what it was like in my experience still living together while pending divorce. And y'all, that's all the time I got for y'all today. Let me know the juicy story y'all want, and I'm gonna do a video about it. Bye.